Hi everyone. I thought I would do a quick video to show you exactly how I colored the leaves on this card. I thought it'd be a little easier than trying to explain it in words. So what I did was I took each of the leaves that I used from the Hello Fall set, and I stamped them on this paper, and I used Summer Days True Color Fusion ink for the yellow. I used Tangerine Fusion for the orange, and I used Rich Coral for the red leaf. Now, the first thing I did was I kind of tried to match the Copic marker that came closest to the color. So for Summer's Days, I used Y19. For Tangerine Fusion, I used YR68. And for the Rich Coral, it is R27. Now, I'm going to start on the orange one because that's really like my favorite to play with. So what I wanted to do was maybe add a little bit of red here and there on the leaf. So all I did was just start coloring a section of my leaf that I may have wanted to have a little red in it. So I put the red, then I go with the base color, and I'm going to kind of blend it. And I'm not worried about going over the stamp lines because we're going to fill that in. And I blend this back and forth with the base color and my added color until they kind of blend from one into the other. Now let's add a little green to this leaf because sometimes they don't all change at the same time. So we're just going to put a little bit of green maybe down here. Now every one of these are going to turn out different because it all depends on where you want to add your color and where you don't. So I'm going to continue here with my orange, and I'm going to blend it into that green a little bit. And if I need to, I'll come back and add more of the green. Now this green is YG05 is what I'm using. Of course, you can use whatever you like for this color. And of course, I keep going back to my YR68, which is my base color. And you can even go over that green if you want to with the base color. And then what I did is I just filled in the whole leaf eventually with the base color. Now let's say we want to add a little yellow here. Let's put some yellow. And this isn't going to show up as well, but it's still very pretty. So I'm just going to put some yellow. This is the Y19. And then blend my orange up to it because I don't want to overpower it. And I'm doing these in larger areas so you can get an idea. I'm kind of going quickly. I don't know how long my camera is going to keep recording. So then I'm going to take some E17 and I'm going to add a little, maybe some areas that are starting to rot or turn brown. Just a little bit. We'll put some there and I'll put some here. Now already you can see how pretty the difference is in those two leaves. And I'll come back with my orange, YR68. And now this is a little bit more difficult to blend because it's so much darker. But that's okay because we're going to just keep going over it. You can go over the whole brown area. I went out of the lines a little bit because, like I said, I'm trying to do this a little quickly. But anyway, you get the idea. Now I'm taking some E99, and I'm going to use this to just go back and lightly put in my vein lines that were originally on the stamp. Just lightly. I mean, nothing fancy. You can do the stem also, although the stems are kind of hidden on my card. So just, all right. And then as a final touch, I'm going to use my dark roast silk Fun Stamper's Journey. Just shake it up really, really good. And I'm going to splatter it. And you can see that it kind of gives it that some wormhole looks. I got it all over my hands. And a little worn rustic look. But you can see the difference between the two leaves and how much prettier they are on the card when they're colored. And what a difference it makes. Now I did the others the exact same, only instead of constantly using the Y68 to blend, I used the R27. And I'll show you I'm just going to take some of the orange. I think I used this YR09 on this one. And just, let's say, put it there. And then I'm going to blend it in with the rich coral. Now these are a little darker, so it was a little harder to get much variation in it. Now I used my brown because these overlap here, so I wanted a little bit of shading. And let's see. Let's do some yellow and see what happens. Now all these colors are listed on the blog below, and you'll see what exactly I used. Okay, and you just go back and forth and keep blending them, especially along the line where the colors meet. And that gives them a little more transition. And then, of course, we'll go back with the brown and add our leaves and our vein lines. So aren't they pretty? I really love the look that you get compared to that. And then we would splatter that one also with the silk. So I hope that explained a little bit better how the leaves were done on this card. Now this is the Spellbinder Small Die of the Month for October. And I think this made a great card to welcome in fall. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope this made this a little bit clearer for you.